double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Then, when shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurling battle is done? When battles lost and won? Upon the heath, there to meet.
If I'm not very much mistaken, is our next client. Come.
Which one of you ladies is Sherlock Holmes?
I am. And this is my colleague, Dr. Watson, and whom do I have the honour of addressing?
I am the King of Nova Alba.
Oh, surely I have seen you before, Your Majesty.
I think not. It's my first time in London, although I did come by your house yesterday to get the public spy of the time it would take to get here from my hotel.
Ah, that must be it. And you say you're the King of Nova Alba?
Nova Alba, that violent fastness in the North Atlantic. The man before us had become king after a power struggle in which his predecessor, King Duncan, had been murdered. And everyone, apart from the present king and his wife, had also been murdered or gone into exile.
Nova Alba is a country which is much misunderstood. I've been on the throne for 10 difficult years, but my country is now so at peace that I was able to go to Rome to meet the Pope. I've never yet been crowned. I went to see the Pope to ask him to perform my coronation, for Nova Alba is a Roman Catholic land.
Oh, what was his response?
He declined my request, stating that I was the prime suspect in the killing of King Duncan.
What was your response to that?
Well, I asked how I might clear my name to his satisfaction. He suggested I set up a court of Alban noblemen to try me. If they find me innocent, he will come to Nova Alba and crown me king. I would like you to investigate the killing of King Duncan and present your findings to the court.
You make yourself very plain. And, did you kill King Duncan?
No, I did not.
And did His Holiness not believe your statement to this effect?
When a man is killed in his host's house, and the host acquires the man's lands, titles and fortune, suspicion against the host is a very natural reaction.
Does anyone else know of this plan?
I only spoke of it with His Holiness, who suggested your name himself.
Tell me about Duncan's death.
I thought my life had reached its zenith when King Duncan came to my castle. He just made me Thane of Cawdor for my part in defeating a Norwegian invasion. He came with his 2 sons and with another nobleman, Banquo, and with Banquo's son, Florence. After much revelling, we retired to bed at midnight. It was a tempestuous night, and I felt restless. I went for a walk around the castle to soothe my nerves. I came across Banquo and Florence. Banquo gave me a diamond ring, which he said was a gift from the king to my wife. "What, sir? Not yet dressed," he said. "The king's abed. He hath been an unusual pleasure, and sends forth great largesse to your offices. With this diamond he greets your wife withal." I cursed the day I took this ring. My valet found it in my pocket the next day, and people assumed I'd either taken it from the king in a struggle or robbed it when we discovered his body. Banquo, Florence and I spoke for a spell, and then I retired to bed. The next day, we found King Duncan's room as of fleshless. King Duncan lay dead in a pool of blood.
So, who was in the castle on the night of the murder?
The castle had ramparts, and in a courtyard was a central fortified tower where the most senior people slept. A porter controlled access to the tower. Apart from the porter, the only other people in the tower were the king, his 2 sons, Banquo and Florence, and my wife and I. Everybody else slept in rooms built into the ramparts. Outside the ramparts there was a moat crossed by a drawbridge and approached by an avenue of beech trees.
So, unless an intruder got into the tower and escaped undetected, the killer must be one of these?
That is so. The ground level floor rooms were only used for storage and had arrow slits for windows, so an intruder as killer is unlikely. Shortly after the death of the king, the Norwegians invaded again. We beat them back, but not before Dunsinane Castle and its grounds were largely ruined.
So where are
My wife is no longer with us. Malcolm and Donalbain fled to England shortly after their father's body was discovered. We had heard that they were mustering a rebel army, but nothing is ever heard of them. Banquo and Florence also fled shortly afterwards.
Tell me about these people.
Well, Malcolm and Donalbain were in their 20s and loyal, dutiful sons. Banquo is, or was, the same age as me. A noble soul and a fine warrior. Florence was 14 and a bright, charming lad.
Then what is there for me to investigate? You've been on the throne 10 years, while your rivals and possible perpetrators of the crime have fled. Your wife has died. Your castle and its environs, which may have given some possible clues, no longer exist.
My people, I need the affirmation of His Holiness. I will do what a man can do to clear my name. He who would do more is none.
I have to think how to proceed. How long are you in London for?
I'm staying at the Langham Hotel, but my sleep is constantly disturbed by demonstrators in Portland Place. If I move, I will let you know.
Demonstrators? What are they demonstrating about?
Oh, I haven't given the matter much thought, but there seems to be one parade after another marching past.
You make yourself very plain. I require the ring you received from Banquo. It may give some clues to this case.
How may this ring give you clues 10 years after the events of which we've spoken?
The king is not the only person interested in who killed his predecessor. I considered taxing him with this document, but I decided I might find out more if I did not. Do read out sections marked in red, good doctor. It uses the same form of English the king used when he quoted his associate Banquo.
Wife of Dana Caudle. Alack, I am afraid they have awaited and it is not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. Hark!
Hark!
I laid their daggers ready.
He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it.
Enter Dana Caudle,
My husband!
I've done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
Where did you get this? Whoever wrote it is accusing the classic king of Duncan's murder.
I found it in my letterbox yesterday morning, marked for my attention. I know nothing more other than it was delivered by hand, since it had no stamp or postmark on the envelope.
So, someone else, intimately connected with Nova Alba Court, has tracked into our door.
That is so. It covers the same version of events the king has described to us. His victory over the Norwegians, Duncan's visit to Dunsinane after the battle, the encounter with Banquo and his son after midnight, and the discovery of Duncan's body in the morning.
And are there any differences from the king's account?
As you heard, it portrays the king as being goaded into killing Duncan by his now deceased wife. And there are other differences too. Here, Banquo is killed by agents of the king rather than escaping. And departing from the implausible to the impossible, it recounts the escape of Florence, who apparently takes to the skies to flee. And Banquo cries, "Fly, good Florence, fly!" his final words before he is slain.
And which version of events do you believe?
The king is putting his throne at risk by putting himself on trial. He could simply have left the suspicion of guilt to hang over him and carried on.
Yes, but what motivates whoever wrote this accusation on?
Well, someone who wants to discredit the king and trailed him here.
Yes, of course, but what made you the second person?
His presence in London must be unknown to the king, as he followed the king here to find out whom he wanted to see in London. You will recall the king confirmed the address yesterday morning. The second person must be of education, to be writing in the extravagant style of the play, and must have reason to wish the king ill.
And your next move?
I cannot avoid the conclusion that Duncan's killer is in London. We have the king, we have this play, we have unidentified armies of marchers in Portland Place, That covers all possible suspects. I will continue the investigation in the morning. Oh, thank you for rescuing me, Watson. I was going out to get newspapers when this news pounced, and I'm not sure I would want to fight against it on my own.
My army service pistols never be bested.
Who are you? Are you Lord Banquo?
How do you know that?
I am Sherlock Holmes. I know what others do not.
What do you want with me?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I came here to tell you to keep away from my son.
Flails.
I'm not surprised you know his name.
Only because I realised you are Banquo.
I followed Flails here, so I know you know him.
Sir, I have not met your son. I know you have a son, but I do not know where he is or what he looks like. Why do you think I should know him?
My son has a taste for irregular company, which I abominate. He's been behaving strangely over the last few days. I followed him to your door, and I saw him put something through your letterbox. Later, I saw you come out of the house and take the letter out of the box, so I know you know him.
I received an anonymous document through my door. I did not know it was from your son, of whom I repeat, I know nothing. I have no idea from whom it was. Now, you tell me what you know about the death of King Duncan of Nova Alba.
I've been spoken about that for 10 years. What has it got to do with you?
Sir, it is normally the prisoner who answers the questions.
Very well. There's not much to tell. I am from Nova Alba. 10 years ago, we defeated the Norwegians in battle. I was invited to Dunsinane Castle by one of the heroes of the Battle of Thane and Cawdor. I went with my son Flails. The king was there with his 2 sons. We revelled till late and then retired to the central fortified part of the castle where the more senior people slept. During the night there was a violent storm. I went for a walk around the castle and met my son Flails, who had also been disturbed by the storm. We crossed the path of Cawdor. Next day, King Duncan was found dead in his bed with a stab wound.
And what did you do?
I didn't know what to do. The likeliest killers were Cawdor and the sons of Duncan, but the sons of Duncan fled straight after the crime was discovered. Flint and I fled in a hot air balloon. I was sure that Cawdor, who'd taken the throne, would have me arrested and put on trial.
And why, sir, do you not mention this?
Where did you get that?
No, sir, where did you get that?
I haven't seen that ring since the night of the murder.
Yes, quite so. And where did you get it then?
It was given to me by the king.
And why did he give you the ring?
He thought I had a taste for glittering baubles. He pressed it on me.
Pressed it on you?
He made it very hard for me to refuse it.
And how did you feel about having it pressed on you?
I felt humiliated.
How humiliated?
My pride was sore wounded.
Anything else?
My pride was sore wounded, so I wounded him sore.
You stabbed him. I think I see how the cards are falling. And where is Flails now?
He's at my house in the cellar. I locked him in there before coming to see you.
Sir, you have no right to keep your son in detention. We must to your house presently. I shall call a cab. Watson, do make sure our friend does not escape.
My house is near Maidenhead. I feel the justice of what you say. I wanted to stop him mixing in company, not me for a man. Besides, I have another son now before I remarried it. He has a difficult birth for the forceps delivery. And God of woman
shall never vanquish me until great God proves the heart of killing hills shall none the king shall never vanquish me until great God proves the heart of killing hills shall come. It is all right. I know everything.
Everything?
I know that you, Flails, killed Duncan at Dunsinane 10 years ago. And I know you did it when the king's friendship towards you changed to lust.
As my king was fortunate, I rejoiced in heart. As he was my king, I honoured and obeyed him. But when his favour turned to lust, I slew him. I shot out with my dagger. He advanced me and would call me to his chambers. I meant no more than to frustrate him in his pursuit of unusual pleasure. But my blow was a sore dart, striking him far harder than I intended. He died in an instant. I left him, joined my father, and gave him the diamond ring the king gave me as a token of his favour. We met Cawdor as he walked around the castle, and I gave the ring to him. He said it was a gift for his wife.
So why did you put the text of your play through my door?
My father had always told me I'd be king of Nova Alba. I knew the current king was in Rome, trying to clear his name and having murdered Duncan. I knew he would make his way back through London and guessed he would see a private investigator. I followed him off the train to his hotel, and again, it was at your address. Then it was a simple matter, put my version of events into your hands. And my version of events had my father murdered. So no false suspicion might fall upon him.
Why does your father think he will become king of Nova Alba?
He always talked about meeting these wild women after the birth of the Norwegians. They foretold Cawdor's ascent to the throne, and that my father would be the father of kings.
Sir, I have not had a son, but if I had, I would not blame him for what he did. And I would not rule out taking the blame for a killing he was responsible for. But you should encourage his literary interests, not lock him in the cellar.
I feel the justice of what you see. What is to happen now?
Watson and I must to London to parley with the king.
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we explain the events just seen, and so make us even with you.
While political advancement was the obvious motive for killing Duncan, it was not the only one. Apart from the Thane and his wife, there were 4 potential killers. But it was Banquo who first crossed our path. The play I received implicated the Thane and his wife. And we found out from Banquo that it came from Wales.
But Banquo confessed. Why did you think his confession was false?
Well, a good detective should always test out alternative solutions. When Banquo confessed, I had to ask myself some questions. Was Duncan more likely to make advances to a burly courtier who could defend himself, or to a youth whose silence could more readily be relied upon? How likely was a man of Banquo's type to be impressed by a ring with a glistening stone? How much more likely would it appeal to a youth with a head full of poetry? I had therefore at least to test whether Banquo's confession was covering for his son. When Banquo said he'd locked his son in the cellar, the chance to tax Wales was too good to miss.
And what will you say to the king?
Oh, I assume the king will want the trial to go ahead, although he may not want the full story behind Duncan's death to come out. Once you find one scandal of this type at such a senior level, you never know how many more there are. It is sometimes hard to even find an independent judge to investigate.
The court of Nova Alba noblemen passed a verdict of not proven against the king on the charge of murdering Duncan. A not guilty verdict was withheld as the actual killer was not identified. This was enough for the Pope to come to Nova Alba and play a small role in the coronation. Hence the story of Vatican cameos. The king stayed on the throne for another 20 years before abdicating, to be replaced by Lulac, Banquo's younger son, who, after his difficult birth, had grown to be a strapping lad. To mark the coronation of Lulac, resident for many years in the area, Maidenhead Borough Council sent a gift of saplings from the famous Burnham beaches up to Dunstable to replace the avenue destroyed in the Second Norwegian invasion. So, Burnham Wood really did come to Dunstable.